All right, so this is video number 2 on our intermittent fast series. In this video, we're going to cover 5 common types of intermittent fasting. There's more than one way to do an intermittent fast, and my goal is to help you find which one works best for you. If this is your first time watching, my name is Lewis Bertus. I'm a physician assistant and diabetes reversal health coach. So let's just get into it. The first type of intermittent fast is one that I would say is simple, but definitely not easy. It's called a 24-hour fast. It's a fast that my wife does, and she's been doing for years and has amazing results in doing. So with a 24-hour fast, what you're doing is basically eating one meal in a day. And say that meal is at 12 p.m., you're gonna wait a whole 24 hours before you eat again. The benefit of this, of course, is not just weight loss, but the fact that in fasting 24 hours, you're giving your body the best chance to enter the cell cleaning or cell repairing process known as autophagy. All right, so the second common intermittent fast schedule, and one that I practice myself, is a 16 to 8 hour intermittent fast, 16-8. So you're fasting for 16 hours and you're eating within an 8-hour window. In performing this fast, the reason why it's 16 hours is a recommendation is because you generally have to fast a minimum of 16 hours to give your body the best chance to enter ketosis, a state in which your body's transitioned more into burning fat. Of course, the thing that we're all trying to get rid of. So 16-hour fasts are performed very simply. Example, if your last meal is at 8 p.m. today, you would close the kitchen until 12 p.m. the next day, so that you're fasting for a total of 16 hours. Another example of an intermittent fast would be fasting from, let's say your last meal is 4 p.m. today, then the next meal would be tomorrow at 8 a.m. So that you're fasting for a total of 16 hours. That's a 16 to 8 intermittent fast schedule, the one that I practice myself. And whenever I'm doing it, I've averaged usually about 2 pounds a week in weight loss in doing it every day. The third common intermittent fast schedule is a 20 to 4 intermittent fast schedule. This one is not easy, of course, but it's not as hard as a 24-hour waiting 24 hours between meals. So this is for those who want to experience the full benefit of fasting without having to stretch a whole 24 hours in between meals. If your last meal is at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, your next meal will be at 12 p.m. the next day. That would give you 20 hours between eating times. And the reason why a lot of people choose this fast is because you're still getting the autophagy. You're getting the cell cleaning, body detox that you want without having to go 24 hours between meals. The fourth way to fast is an alternate day fasting schedule. So this is really easy to follow. You're basically day 1, you're eating normal. Then day 2, you're fasting for 24 hours. The third day, you're eating normal. Day 4, you're fasting for 24 hours. So it's really easy to follow. It's not as stressful as fasting for 24 hours every day, like my wife does, but because it gives you breaks, you get to chop it up a little bit. All right, but again, you still get to experience all the benefits, the great benefits of intermittent fasting on this schedule. All right, so the last type of intermittent fast that we're going to discuss is 25% calorie restriction. So this is done simply by calculating what your normal caloric intake is. So for example, if it's 2,000 calories that you normally eat in a day, then 25% less of that is 1,500 calories. So this method does require calorie counting, but it's good for those who don't want to go a long time without eating. If you know that you can't go prolonged fast like an intermittent fast schedule, then you'll probably want to try this out. This is a great way to make sure that at the end of the day, you're restricting calories, because this is what really leads to the benefits of fasting, the fact that you're restricting calories in your day. So if you do it mathematically, you're forcing yourself to be in a caloric restriction and experience those benefits that people experience when fasting. So there you have it, 5 ways to perform an intermittent fast. Which one would you want to do? Which one you thinking about trying out? Let us know in the comment section. All right, or maybe you're a long time faster. Let us know as well what you're doing so that you can help others in this journey to experience all the benefits of intermittent fasting. All right, so as always, I'll post my next video on Friday. Okay, so next Friday will be the next video, and that one's gonna cover the tips on how to make an intermittent fast work. You know, a lot of people say, "Ah, man, I can never do a fast." You know, that's something I will never try. But I want to challenge you, because I would say that most people, if not all, can really find an intermittent fast schedule that works for them. And there's a time I said that I could never do it, and now I do it almost every day. So give it a try for sure. All right, don't forget that we have an invitation always in our description section to join my private Facebook group. There I'll always post recipes, ideas for weight loss, and general education on diabetes reversal and increasing your insulin sensitivity if you have type 1 diabetes. All right, so again, as always, thanks for watching. This is Diabetes 180, and I'll see you next week.